Hey YouTube, KillCam here. Welcome back to our Dark Souls 3 Let's Play. In the last episode, we took on one of the most challenging and, frankly, just one of the coolest bosses I've ever seen in the Dragon Slayer armor. Took us quite a few attempts. We finally defeated him. Today's episode, we're going to be going over a couple of things that I noticed that I've missed. I'm a little bit rusty. It's been quite a few days since I recorded that Dragon Slayer armor fight. But when we were first here, we were in the room where we got ambushed by the Silver Knights, one up on that balcony up there and then one right here. There's actually a door to the left that I completely walked right past. And there just so happens to be a couple very notable items up here that we are going to collect in today's episode. Easy mode, get down. Large Titanite, sure. Yes, these do have frostbite on them. But we happen to miss a couple of chests up here with some very iconic gear. So, if I remember correctly, none of these are mimics. So we get the Leo ring. I'm gonna hit them just in case, because this game... Smo's Great Hammer. And I forget what's in this one, actually. Divine Blessing. So, in case you don't know, Ornstein and Smo are bosses from Dark Souls 1. We are wearing Smo's gear. At least some of his gear. We'll take a look at his hammer, which has insane strength scaling. 45. That's ridiculous. Twisted Great Hammer associated with Smo, the last knight to remain at his post, guarding the ruined cathedral. Restore HP while attacking, a carryover from Smo's past as an executioner. So that's a cool item I wanted to pick up. And the Leo ring also happens to be, if I could see where it was, strengthens thrust weapons counterattacks. Ring associated with Dragon Slayer Ornstein, one of the 4 Knights of Gwyn, the First Lord. Strengthens thrust weapon counterattacks. Ornstein was the first knight of the sun's eldest born, and his cross spear is said to have pierced scales made of stone. So, I thought it was really cool and gear that we 100% couldn't afford to miss. So that's why I came here to pick up that gear. I'll be right back. I'm going to cut ahead to when I get to our next destination. So we are back here in the catacombs, and it turns out we already kind of did this, but I never really completed it per se. We need all these skeletons to come to life, and this bridge will fall as we kind of predicted, but that's what we wanted. We want it to fall because in it falling we gain access to a new area of the game, which is what we want. So, first thing is we need to survive the skeletons, because there's a lot of them. So we'll take them out. Oh, you're a sneaky little one. You lived on no HP. There we go. The skeletons on the other side cut up the bridge for us. And now we can descend down this ladder here. It's kind of funny that this area is here because it's something that I didn't necessarily miss, but at the same time I did not really take advantage of it. And then there's this dude down here who we need to fight. Hopefully we don't have too much problems with him. He's kind of a buffer version of the demon we fought before. I'm a little intimidated because I am a little rusty at the game. And I don't know if, just like his demon friend, he has a one-hit KO move. But he very well could. He doesn't seem to have a lot of health. There we go. He wasn't so bad. We took him down relatively easy. And we got the soul of a demon. We got a scimitar as well, which is kind of cool. When we were descending the ladder, you guys could see that there's actually a pit. I'm not 100% sure on how I get to that pit. The person I watched do this didn't go down there, so I don't know if there's like an illusionary wall or something maybe, or not. Doesn't appear to be. The cool thing is that there actually is a bonfire down here. Somewhere. They're just gonna send a bunch of skeletons after me, which I couldn't care less. Skeletons at this point in the game are extremely weak and don't really pose any sort of threat at all. Even a horde of them. Like, look at that little amount of damage they hit with. Smo's armor just does not give a crap. It blocks all, not all damage, but a lot of damage. So we get a large titanite shard and a soul. I know there's a bonfire in here somewhere. Yep, bonfire ahead. There's one right there. Is there anything with this item? I don't think so. The witch's ring? What does that do? You have a lot of rings. The witch of Izalith and her daughters, scorched by the flame of chaos, taught humans the art of pyromancy and offered them this ring. Greatly boost pyromancies. Every pyromancer is familiar with the parable that tells of the witches espousing the need to fear the flame and teaching the art of pyromancy to men in hopes that they might learn to control it. Pretty cool. Then we have our bonfire right here, which is a bonfire we missed out on. I think this path straight ahead just leads us back to like a shortcut or something. I think. Oh! Smoldering Lake. This is news to me. Huh. I did not know this place existed. Well, I guess we found what we're going to be doing in today's episode. This is completely unplanned. What is that? Do I take damage from this? Okay. I mean, it did say beware of sniper, but I did not expect that. Roll! I tried to roll, but it wouldn't let me. I know that... Close the item freaking description. I know it shoots three bolts. There is a fog gate over there. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that worm. I really don't like that worm. That worm sketches me out. Oh, come on. How do we deal with that worm? Are you kidding me? Okay, here's my hope. My hope is... Oh, that's BS. My hope is that we can... Ooh, is that a crab? I think I seen a crab. What's this cave over here? There's gotta be a cave, right? Could this be a treasure? Oh, it's Crystal Lizard. Winkling Titanite, cool. Ooh. This feels very trapped to me. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What does this message say? Oh, this is the pit! Oh, I missed that lizard for nothing. This guy looks kind of intimidating. Okay, we'll worry about that in a minute. You don't hit that hard. You really don't hit that hard. You've got an annoying poke attack, though. Let me top off. I'm pretty... Oh, you're a real enemy. Or not a... Maybe not a real enemy, but an NPC. Yeah, you're not a human. The Leonweln Shield. We'll take a look at that. What's this item? Can I have this? Oh, come on. Yellow bug pellets. Let's take a look at that shield. We can wield it if it's anything good. Not really. Metal shield crafted by the Great Smith. Fashioned from rare Jai steel, it excels at various types of damage absorption. Good to know. Okay. Praise the death. Large giant shard, okay. Sadness ahead. I can't take this. I don't get it. I don't get it. What's so sad about that? The kind of nice thing about this area, though, is that we can go ahead and rest at the bonfire because there isn't any enemies. So we might as well get our flasks back and then attempt to get that lizard that we missed because there's no reason to lose it. And then we'll make our way towards the death machine that's shooting all those arrows at us. I'm pretty pleased with finding this. I didn't even know this was here. Like I said, the guy that I was watching didn't come down here. He just went to the bonfire and then left. So I knew he missed like the lake, that pit that we just were in, but I didn't realize there was a whole area down here, which is pretty sweet. So let's sit back down at the bonfire, and then we will make our way to retrieve that other crystal lizard. This is the thing that I really love about Dark Souls. The areas are so expansive, and there's so many surprises and little secrets you don't expect, and just twists and turns in the game that you don't see coming. And I think that's one thing that games in general really struggle with, like having a really awesome level design and a really unpredictable set of actions. So I can't praise them enough for that. And is that second lizard just gone? I think he is. Man, that stinks. Ugh. The enemy does not respawn either. So we came back here for nothing. Hopefully there isn't one of those giant worms guarding this side as well. Maybe they just have it so that a sniper is guarding one side and a giant worm is guarding the other. I feel as though it will be a lot easier to fight the worm once we deal with this sniper. There is a crab down here that I did see. There's probably more than one crab. Okay, there's a lot of crabs. This is a cave, right? No, it's not. Mistakes were made. There's a lot of crabs down here. Okay, where do I go? Where do I go? There's a lot of crabs. I could very well die here. I'm running out of stamina. Okay, I gotta go this way, I think. Let's take a drink. Man, there is a lot of crabs here. Holy frig. For an enemy that they make be like one of the big enemies in the swamp, they kind of just throw them at you here. Okay, there's an item back here. Is that it? I think the problem is that there's so many crabs, not necessarily the crabs themselves, because they don't hit that hard. What's this item? The Chaos Gem. Interesting. He can hit me through that wall. Oh, come on. Oh, no. I was exposed to the ballista there. I tried to roll. Okay, that's one crab. One crab down. I don't even give them any souls either. I don't know where to go in this place. It doesn't help that there's water. That kind of greatly slows me down. I might have to go the worm way. Which I did not expect. I really thought that that I would be able to run up to this sniper guy. Oh, what the? I did not expect that either. Okay. This kind of scares me. I don't know what to expect of this. Oh, hello. You're new. You're a little bit intimidating. You have quite a bit of health. You have a scary weapon. Kind of reminds me of the freaking butcher guys. You just drop basic titanite shards. Is there gonna be a bonfire down here? That looks spooky. What's in here? Bonfire. Yes. I mean, I might as well sit down. I only killed one enemy down here. What's down here? Are you like... You're right outside the door, right? Wow. Can you come in here? I'll appreciate it if you come in here. You don't hit that hard. And I can just wildly swing. You've got a really cool design, though. Digging that. What time are we at here? 20 minutes? Okay. A little bit of cut time there as well. What's down here? Another level? This place is a huge maze. Let us explore the first level here first, then. I would sit at the bonfire to see what this place is called, but I don't want to deal with killing that guy again. It's kind of BS that he spawns right outside the door. I'm not a huge fan of that. Okay, we fell through right there. I hear another one of those guys. I thought I heard another one of those guys. Another Chaos Gem. What am I hearing right now? I'm glad we came back for that. Not that I'm a huge fan of enchanting my weapons anyway, but it's good to have. Okay, I feel like there's going to be something big in this next room here. I'm going to slap embers onto my toolbar there in case we need to go human form. Okay, we got... a couple of... oh, is this going to be a covenant? Oh, poison. Okay, these guys weren't so bad. This is going to be a covenant, isn't it? Speaking of covenant, that reminds me, there's a covenant I still haven't gone back and joined. Which we will need to do at some point. The Azalith Pyromancy Tomb. I expected more. You are not a covenant. We'll take a look at this tomb, even though it's pretty self-explanatory as to what it's gonna do. A pyromancy tomb from Azalith containing pyromancies of the witches. Give to the old master pyromancer to learn chaos pyromancies of Azalith. Chaos pyromancers manipulate lava and birth all later forms of pyromancy. Pretty cool. I'm gonna pop an ember just for the fun of it, because I had a ton of them anyway, so why not? So we cleared that room out. We didn't even use a flask yet, which is pretty sweet. What's down here? Well, I already know it's the next level, but... how do I get out of this place is what I'm curious about. I'm kind of surprised to be fighting these enemies again. They don't hit very hard. Oh, what was that? Was that a weapon? It was. Rotting Guru Curved Sword. A crude, half-rotted curved sword. Choice weapon of the Blunthorn Jurus, descendants of the Alkalites of Fair and Keep. The rancid blade is drenched in rotten waste, making it acutely poisonous. Pretty cool. There's for sure more of those guys in here. There's no way they seriously had this huge room and only 2 of those things in here? Okay, that fog goes really far. Really far. Holy. Let's just kill him. Because I don't really feel like getting unnecessarily poisoned. Okay, we killed one with a spear. Like I said, kind of weird that we're fighting these enemies, considering how weak they are for this point in the game. Found an ember, which is pretty nice. Replenishing the ember we used. I feel like I might have been supposed to have come here before, seeing as they cut the bridge earlier in the game. Oh, we get the little dog ones. But earlier in the game, ew, we got one of those slug things. I don't like those things. Ooh, this one breathes fire, though. Ooh, you hit kind of hard. You don't have a lot of health, but you ugly, sir. You ugly. Those crabs earlier on in the game could have seriously done a lot of damage to us. I seen you hiding in the corner there. Yeah, those crabs could have caused me a lot of pain earlier in the game. Bunch of Taurus demons in here, or Capra demons, I mean, which is reminiscent of Dark Souls 1. I think those are actually Taurus demons too, which is cool. We got a door, a couple pyromancers. Oh, is this not a door? It's an illusionary wall. What the frig? 2 things are fighting? Oh, we got a silver knight. Wait. Meh, I mean, not that challenging. High Knight Shard. What's this? Black Knight Sword. Ooh. That sounds really good. What else do we have in here? That wall looked way too suspicious. I'm just saying. That's all that was in here? The Black Knight Sword. I mean, it does, right off the bat, what? 235 damage? Whereas our +9 only does 351. So that could be a very good idea in upgrading that. Great sword wielded... Oh, it's a great sword, though. I don't really like great swords. Wielded by the Black Knights who wander the lands, designed to face chaos demons. The Black Knights constantly face foes larger than themselves, and this sword's unique attack greatly reduced enemy poise. Perseverance is a skill. Raise sword in the name of the First Lord to temporarily boost poise. Damage reduced while activated. Yeah, I'm definitely going to look into that. To wield that weapon, though, we would probably have to drop Smo's armor because I don't think I want to drop any more points into Vitality. I've already dumped a lot of levels into it, so I don't know about that one, but I was kind of hoping we'd find another bonfire because we're at the 28-minute mark, so I think this might be a good place to end the episode, and we'll pick up the next episode where we left off here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Remember to drop a like if you did, and continue to support the Dark Souls series, guys. Your support means everything to me, and I enjoy these videos so much, making them. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.